it's ironic. What?
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm up early, cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only want in the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging, take me to imaging. No, they can't match with their energy, that's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels, just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitions beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead, wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win, it's how my life set up. Slim don't fold, probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience in your calling, we'll reach you, but you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing, I'm focused. Mental in shape and I ain't shaking this motion. This could make a movie on screen. When I step out there, it's scene with me gold. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the stream to the supposedly 5:10 p.m. game in the female division of this year's JRDA World Cup. We are not running on time, but it's fine. We're having fun. I'm Masquerade from Canada, and with me is
Disgrace, and I'm from Great Britain.
And we'll be bringing you Team USA versus Team Sweden. While we've got a minute, let's go through our rosters. I'll do Team USA. We have 15 skaters, which are the following. Number 02, Bomber. Number 143, Qzilla. Number 144, Penny Rebel, who is your captain for the day. Number 15, So Feisty. Number 177, Hellcat. Number 187, Foxy Dash. Number 2008, Dusty Mars. Number 3, Little Miss Savage. Number 3377, Bee Sting. Number 34, Ruby Red Slapper. Number 412, Bandilion. Number 444, Felony. Number 666, Mean Bean. Number 947, Seek and Destroy. And number 95, Lightning McQuinn.
And for Team Sweden, we've got 15 players from 0, Miss No, 040, Seek in the Head, 112, Duellen, 123, Zelda, 13, Pushej, 14, Myran, 17, Header Vicious, 208, Interstellar, 333, Eldai Blow, 42, Evil Twin, number 6, Catch Up, number 7, Smash, 747, Tumbleweed, 94, Stella Tidal, who is your captain, and 95, Happiness.
And we've got quite the crowd of fans for both teams in this building right now. You might be able to hear them behind us. It does also mean that it's kind of hard for us to hear what's going on, so apologies in advance if we miss a couple of things. Teams have taken the track. We haven't got our rolling whistle yet, though. We're still waiting for our jam timer, Dino Tello, to tell us what's up. The skaters have decided to go back to the bench, actually. Possibly they got a little excited and went out to the track too soon. Oh, I see. We forgot to do gear checks. One of the wonders of Junior Roller Derby is we do have to check and make sure that the skaters are all wearing their safety gear correctly so they don't get injured. And this involves doing what we refer to at home as the gear check hokey pokey. Take your mouth guard out, show that your helmet is attached properly, touch your elbow pads, bang your wrist guards together, touch your knee pads, grab your toe stops. Everything should be attached as required, and then you're good to go.
Looks like everyone's kit is in order, and we should be starting soon.
All right. Our officials are making their way to their assigned positions for the beginning of the first jam.
We've got a chant coming from USA. Will Sweden match it?
And that was our rolling whistle. Means we're starting in 30 seconds or less.
5 seconds just called.
And the first jam is underway. Oh, we've already got our first penalty on the track as well. Team Sweden skater heading to the box. Looks like
that's the US jammers out of the pack.
Team USA's jammer Little Miss Savage has lead. Team Sweden's El Diablo is still fighting through her initial pass, and they're through. Nice work. Meanwhile, USA is scoring points or sitting down. Also that. We got a parking lot out at the top of the track here, and USA is through for 4 points.
The Swedish offense really taking out that US wall, but no, the jam has been knocked off track.
Looks like number 42 from the USA is going to the box for that, though. That's Evil Twin. Both jammers are through for 4 points. El Diablo has a song coming from the audience.
And El Diablo's through.
Team USA is kind of playing blockers optional right now. 3 out of 4 of them are in the penalty box.
And that's another pass for Sweden.
And now we've swapped out one of the Team USA blockers. Oh, look, the pivot's back too. Yay. This is a nice opportunity for Sweden. And that one ran the full 2 minutes. For a grand total of 15 for Sweden and 12 for the US. Oh, now we are having an official timeout. We'll see what needs to be accomplished while we're here. With all of the people that went through the Spank Alley penalty box in that last jam, it's possible they need to cross-reference some things. I feel like the Swedish jammer on the line right now is 208 Interstellar because, again, there was a song. All right, our jam timer says we're allowed to start again. Although, looks like the players got a little excited and tried to start before the actual whistle. All right. Interstellar versus... Nope.
And Interstellar is through for Sweden.
Interstellar has lead. The Team US pivot's going to the box.
I think that's felony. Jamming for the US is through.
Yeah. And frantic call-off signaled from the Swedish bench. There you go. Giving us a 4-0 jam for Sweden. We're up to 19 for Sweden, 12 for the US now.
Keeping it short and sweet.
Again. Once again, we've got an official timeout. The singing from the Swedish fans continue, but I don't think that told us who was jamming this time.
And we've just got a US blocker in the box now from that official review. That means the US have 2 players on track and 2 in the box.
So blocker advantage to Sweden for this jam. All right, that rolling whistle means we're back in action in a moment here. All right, jam on. I believe Foxy Dash is jamming for the Americans, and I think, Duellen for Team Sweden, but I'm not.
That's Duellen.
Duellen, thank you.
Struggling with that last US blocker, and they're through.
And Duellen is through for lead. Oh, we got a... Yeah, unfortunately that jam will be called early. You can see a quick look at the American bench here. Our benches are just circles of deck chairs, basically. Roller derby is fun because so many things are very professional and so many are a little bit like stuff you just stole out of your backyard. This is one of those. Looks like the track is clear. Oh, and also slightly broken. You can see some of our wonderful volunteers on the edge there, retaping the rope along the edge of the track. This pink tape is not always our friend. Okay, and this is now leading into an official review. Each team gets one of those in these 30-minute seeding games. And if they win it, they succeed at whatever they wish to have reviewed. That's great, and the appropriate action will be taken, but they don't get to retain the review like in a full-length game. In a full-length game, if you win your official review, you get it back and can have another one that half. Other differences with our short format are players only get 4 penalties before they foul out. Full game is 7. Also, each team only gets 1 timeout. Normally, in a full game, you get 3 over the course of the whole game. That'll be important starting tomorrow once the teams are seeded into their rankings and able to play full-length games. One of those situations where I kind of wish I spoke Swedish because these people are having a lot of fun, but I don't know what they're saying at all.
And it's a shame we're only looking at the track because if you look at the Swedish coaches, we got some dances going on.
Oh, nice. All right. Players are headed back to the track.
Lining up for our 3rd jam.
Five-second call. And we're off.
Straight away, that US jammer is out of the pack. And
that is Little Miss Savage.
And Sweden is close behind.
Little Miss Savage is through for 4.
With Tumbleweed.
Yes, Tumbleweed passed one player, but not for a point that last pass. If you pass a player who is out of bounds or some such, you don't get a point for it, but you also don't get a penalty.
Little Miss Savage is out again. That must be her 3rd pass.
Sweden has lost a blocker to the box, which gives the Americans a blocker advantage, allowing them to send a player back to play offense for Little Miss Savage, or maybe just to bridge so that her teammates don't have to let the Swedish jammer go.
And Tumbleweed is really trying to get through that wall of US players, and they've just hemmed her off the edge, and they're running them back.
Now we're running back. A little bit of offense in a hurry on the way back. Let's Little Miss Savage out.
A beautiful beam dip on the outside line, getting past the Swedish blockers. And they're out again. That is Little Miss Savage for the US.
For another full 4-point pass. We got whistles for an American skater heading to the penalty box, although I'm not entirely certain why. Didn't catch that call. Little Miss Savage is stuck behind a tripod at the back there, and I believe that ran for time. Full 2 minutes and a lead change. We have USA Roller Derby at 30 and Sweden at 26.
Such a tight game, and only in the first 3 jams. 4-point difference.
Right now, Sweden has a blocker advantage as there's an American skater in the box. And they have taken advantage of that. Both jammers are out at the front of the pack.
And Posey has got a penalty and is in the penalty box.
So that gives the Americans lead and a power jam. And Felony is taking advantage of that at high speeds right now.
And now the US have got all their players on track. Their offense going straight in, and Felony is straight out.
Whipping around the outside without even being touched. This is why we skate our 27 and 5, people. Sometimes you got to go real fast. Oh, cut to the center. Okay, that's one of those no pass, no point things. Felony passed a skater while they were out of bounds, didn't get a point for it, but that's okay. They got the full 4 of this pass.
Posey on that inside is through for Sweden.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
Felony is electing to run this jam right now.
That is another US blocker straight to the penalty box, sponsored by Spank Alley.
Followed immediately by the pivot. So the Americans are playing what I refer to as blockers optional right now. They're like, nah, there's only 2 of us, it's fine.
They're still managing to run back that Sweden player, only with 2 blockers on track. The Swedish jammer really stuck behind that 2 wall.
And Felony pushing up front, pass number 9-5, Happiness.
Posey making a beautiful jump over that US blocker and is out of the pack.
Once again, that lap untouched. Again, that jam ran for time and allowed USA Roller Derby to pull away by a fair bit. 23 points in that jam to the 4 for Sweden. And next jam is off. I think we've actually got a full track full of skaters right now, except I've probably cursed that. Yep, totally did. Sorry about that. The Swedish pivot is off to the Spank Alley penalty box.
Neither jammers have got lead yet. Both still stuck in the pack, and I just jinxed that.
Now you cursed it. And that is number 187, Foxy Dash, with lead for the Americans.
And they're out again. That's
4
picked
points.
up 4 points for the US.
Yeah. And another blocker from Team Sweden is headed to the box. They will swap out with Pivot, who is loose again. And coming in to block the inside line, but Foxy Dash just jumps right around. Oh, nice shoulder punch there from the Swedish jammer, although it ended up stuck behind a tripod anyway, unfortunately.
And Foxy Dash for the US managed to sneak past another lap.
We have had a star pass for Sweden, meaning that Head Vicious is our jammer of record right now.
That's another lap for the US who've just sneaked past.
I can tell by the Swedish chanting that I pronounced Head Vicious correctly. Yay! In comes Foxy Dash again.
That Swedish wall taking her out in the out, though. Running her back.
And Foxy Gash calls it. All right. We've got 5 seconds to the start of our next jam. Swedish jammer bounced around the back of the pack there, hoping to take advantage. Not so much this time, though. I believe that is...
Little Miss Savage is out.
Savage again out for the Americans.
Beautiful blocking from number 0, which has to be Miss No.
Yep. And Miss No is also our pivot, which is relevant because they just took a star pass.
And that's another US blocker into the Spank Alley penalty box.
Yeah. And Miss No has cleared the front of the pack. It's on a scoring trip now. Or at least they will be once, there we go, stars on. Little Miss Savage has cleared the pack for 4 points again. Miss Snow hoping to get some offense from her teammates there, and it worked. Both jammers through for 4 points. You can see all the blockers stopping and considering here.
And Miss No going straight through that US wall as jammer.
And Little Miss Savage went flying after hitting the Swedish blockers at the back there, but seems to be okay and is back at it.
And Little Miss Savage is through.
Oh, Miss No has been hit to the inside, being drawn back by, I believe that is Hellcat from the American team. And that one also ran for time. The American team is running some long jams this game, which is a decision you can make once you've got lead. If you don't want to call it off, you don't have to. Oh, that was a jam ref. Oh, that one did not actually run for time. Apparently, Little Miss Savage called it with like a second left on the jam. Okay, cool. All right.
That is US straight out of the pack, that jammer, which is Felony. 4-4-4.
4-4. Looks like Duellen for Team Sweden, unless I misread the number, which is possible. Star in hand, though. The Swedish pivot's at the back, so I don't think we're going to see a star pass right now. We are, however, losing a U.S. blocker to the Spank Alley penalty box, which they can exchange for the pivot, who's coming back.
And then a Swedish player is now going to Spank Alley penalty box as well. That means both teams have got 3 blockers on track currently, 2 very stable tripods working very hard to hold those 2 jammers.
Yeah, this is a parking lot in turn 1, and nobody's going anywhere. If they turn out to be too good at this, they get penalties for it. It's
pack
called
has just
block.
been broken.
Pack is split.
And Duellen is out of the front.
And each team is losing a blocker to the box because of that split pack that they didn't fix. When they call a split pack, both teams are responsible for getting the group back together, and if they don't, someone gets a penalty.
That's Felony out of the front of the pack for the US, and Duellen is still at the back.
Ended up almost on top of Bomber there. Although, I believe that Bandelion has taken a trip to the box as well. Folks in the Spank Alley penalty box getting to meet the whole roster today. And that one did run for time. Our jam timer called that off for us after 2 full minutes of play. Looks like we've got Tumbleweed for Team Sweden, and I believe Foxy Dash for the American team lined up to jam. See how this goes. Right now, everybody's being recycled. Let's start over and see what happens.
Both jammers being recycled. Neither one through the pack yet.
Oh, however, Foxy Dash is off to the Spank Alley penalty box, which means they are no longer eligible to get lead, and it is a power jam for Team Sweden.
Tumbleweed trying on that inside edge. Will they get past?
There, Team Sweden's rattling things a little bit in hopes of getting their jammer through. Somebody got a directional. It was number 9-5 from the Americans. And
Tumbleweed for Sweden through and
for
out
lead
of the pack.
jam. Foxy Dash is back on the track though. I believe still on their initial pass. Oh, everyone fell. Okay. Seems to be a little slippery in there. We've had a whole bunch of players fall on the ground. And Foxy Dash is headed back to the Spank Alley penalty box.
And that's Tumbleweed through on the in. Not quite.
Not quite. The American pivot took her out. And, okay, well, maybe.
Almost there.
Frantic signaling to call the jam from the Swedish bench that I don't know if the jammer is seeing. As right now all she's, oh, okay. Jam has been called. That did successfully freeze the American jammer in the penalty box. So next jam, Foxy Dash will start in the box. She is standing, however, so it's not going to be a very long power jam. You have less than 10 seconds.
And we've had Bandelion from the US is completely fouled out.
There we go. Foxy Dash through for lead. You are allowed to do that coming from the penalty box at the beginning of a jam. Oh.
That's Puss Hay is also through the pack for Sweden. Both jammers neck and neck chasing around track.
Both on scoring trips right now. Foxy Dash completely through. A little bit of a situation there. Oh, Swedish jammer reporting to the Spank Alley penalty box.
And a US blocker for direction right to the Spank Alley penalty box.
Yeah. That could also just have been a blocking out of play. Take your pick. And now the American pivot is in the penalty box. I don't think Foxy Dash was planning to pass the star, though, so that's okay. It just means they're short a blocker.
And Pussy Hay is back on track for Sweden. Being run back by the US.
Hellcat and Qzilla doing the run back there.
And run back again, unfortunately, by the same two amazing, incredible blockers.
And our pivot, seek and destroy, and the fourth U.S. blocker have returned to the track. So I think the gang's all here.
We've got a solid Sweden tripod at the back of pack holding Foxy Dash, even as the pivot attempts to break it apart.
And once again, 2 full minutes on the track. I feel like the American jammer is Little Miss Savage again, but it's also very small and I can't see her anymore.
And that's Little Miss Savage for the U.S. out and lead.
Very good. I believe El Diablo for Team Sweden is holding the star, but out the front of the pack, so that's fine. You can do that.
Little Miss Savage passing through pack again.
El Diablo on a scoring trip now. So points on the board for Sweden this jam. Finding their way past the U.S. pivot, and they're out. Little Miss Savage is stuck at the back right now. We have so many whistles.
That's the Swedish, I want to say pivot. Yep, Swedish pivot going to the Spank Alley penalty box.
And yeah, that's Miss No, the pivot. And I believe we also lost Happiness 9-5 to the penalty box too.
That's Little Miss Savage escaping on the in for the U.S.
And calling the jam. That one did not run 2 full minutes. I believe the call there was probably since there are 2 Swedish blockers in the box right now, the Americans elected to call that jam so they could start the next one with a significant blocker advantage. And, oh,
there's the U.S. jammer out.
Out at the front, that is number 3-4, Ruby Red Slapper. I don't know if we've seen them jam yet today, but they're through for 4 points, so it's working pretty well. The Swedish pivot has returned to the track, which might be helpful for our jammer, who is currently holding a star. And never mind, has gotten through all on her own. That is number 208, Interstellar. Ruby Red Slapper through for another 4 points.
And Interstellar is through.
After a nice offensive hit by number 17, I believe that is Head Vicious.
And Ruby Red Slapper just got through on the in with an apex jump, or more of a hop over the line.
We got some lateral movements up front from our Swedish jammer, and a whistle for, I believe that was related to something that happened at the back of the pack. We've lost both 2 American blockers, actually. Ruby Red Slapper's through for another 4 points. And Interstellar attempting to play some defense there. Didn't quite work out, I don't think.
But our Swedish blockers are running back that U.S. jammer. And now they're forming that really strong tripod at the back of pack again. And our
American jammer has just been called for a head block. Jam ended for time anyway, but that does mean that Ruby Red Slapper is going to start in the box as the jammer for the American team the next jam, and will be in there for 20-some seconds at this point. Oh, and we're having a team timeout for Team Sweden. Okay. Which, according to the Swedish fans in the stands, means it's time for a dance break.
I think we are truly missing out by not speaking Swedish.
It's true. Well, since we've got a minute or so of dead air, I can tell you about our officials who are taking this time to conference as well. On skates for this game, we have Roger Jamjet, Honey Badger, Millennium Falcon, Spanners, Dinosaurus, Sparkling Brute, Johnster, and Slow Fox. Off skates, non-skating officials, we have Wolverine, Dinatello TR2, Skittles, K1, Scrapple Pie, Busta Hammy, B-Rex, Kawaii, Stormfly, and Switzerland. Switzerland is Australian, not Swiss. But as an official, she is neutral, hence the name. Our team timeout has reached its conclusion, so everybody's back on the track.
And it is Ju Ellen jamming for Sweden. And the US jammer is still in the Spank Alley penalty box.
Ruby Red Slapper as they ended the last jam in there. So power start for Team Sweden.
And they are through. On the floor, but through.
Not totally certain what happened there.
Oh, parts of skates seem to have fallen apart. Maybe some laces.
Oh, equipment malfunction. Anybody lose a bearing or something? I don't know. Okay, well, we're gonna do that again, but slightly different. Ruby Red Slapper is still in the box for USA Roller Derby, along with the pivot, who is number 444 Felony. So everybody's in the box over there. Team Sweden seems to have swapped out their jammer, although I don't know who for. Can you see who the Swedish jammer is right now? Once again, 747. Okay, that is Tumbleweed. Thank you. Our lovely producer folks behind us are helping us out. All right. Dinatello tells us that it's time to start again. So let's have another go at this power start for Team Sweden.
And it's a success. That is Tumbleweed out of the pack immediately.
Nice and clean exit from the pack there, although apparently at the expense of one of their blockers, but that's okay.
And they are out. Ooh.
Ooh, just got clipped by the American pivot.
And the US jammer is back on track, and that must be Ruby Red Slapper.
Yes. And apparently that's not going to last long, as Ruby Red Slapper is headed back to the Spank Alley penalty box.
As Sweden is attempting to get that jammer out of this really cloggy pack.
The USA blockers have decided that they're going to just stop where they are, and Sweden is trying to start them back up again, but it's not resulting in much just yet, except for a penalty for a Swedish blocker. That will be number 9-5. Oh, and being followed by an American blocker as well. I believe our Swedish blocker may have hit 4 penalties. Not absolutely certain, though.
The US jammer is back on track and is almost through that Swedish wall and is out.
Yeah, again, you see the no pass, no penalty signal. The player that knocked her out of bounds also fell down, so it doesn't count. Jam is called by Tumbleweed. With scoreless jam for USA Roller Derby. That's the first time that's happened potentially all game. We're also down to less than 2 minutes of game time. This isn't football, so there's no 2-minute warning or anything, but means we are almost finished with this particular contest.
We've got 2 blockers, 1 US, 1 Sweden, racing out of the box together as the US jammer takes lead.
Yeah. That's Dusty Mars, I believe. Going down real low around the outside and not quite making it out the outside line. There you go. Second time worked just fine. Dusty Mars is through for 4 points.
And they're out on the out again.
Yeah.
Ducking nice and low, it's Dusty Mars.
And our Swedish jammer number 13, Puse, is trying their hardest to get through here, but Dusty Mars has decided that's enough, thanks, and called that one off for no initial pass for the Swedish jammer. We have more than 30 seconds on the time clock, which means we will have one more jam, folks. The Swedish fans have noticed that and are chanting one more jam.
As it said in the chat, the Swedish fans have definitely won on chanting.
It's true. One more jam indeed. All right. Somebody got, I believe, a multiplayer block, but I don't know who it was. Foxy Dash for the USA is out the front for lead.
And that's El Diablo fighting at the front of pack and is finally out.
Both jammers on scoring trips now. Foxy Dash can call this whenever they would like, and the period clock has expired. So this game will have reached its conclusion whenever this jam does. Foxy Dash is through for 4. El Diablo is pushing hard against the American tripod up front here.
And Foxy Dash is being recycled from by Swedish blockers. That is a split pack.
Bombers bridging the pack right now to avoid the penalty calls for that.
And the Swedish jammer is through.
El Diablo is through for 4 points for Team Sweden.
And Foxy Dash is still being recycled and held by the Swedish team.
No guidance from the American bench. They're leaving this one up to Foxy.
And it's a Swedish blocker with a direction penalty.
We've got less than 30 seconds on the jam clock.
Some incredible one-on-one by the Swedish blockers, whose names I cannot read. Oh, Zelda, that was incredible by Zelda.
Foxy Dash made eye contact with her blockers and then shot up the inside line when they opened it up. Tried that a second time, didn't quite work. And that's the jam, folks.
Our unofficial score sitting at 184 for the US and 8-5 for Sweden.
We'll give them a moment to make sure they don't have anything else to add or change. Looks like both teams are actually pretty happy with this outcome. No sad faces anywhere on the Swedish bench that I can see. Still waiting for our final rolling whistle from our jam timer, Dinatello. And that's all she wrote, folks. So as our excited audience members come down to the track to do high fives with the equally excited teams at the end of this very high energy game, we'll just take a quick moment to say thank you to all of you at home watching and to our production crew for making this work out. I've been Masquerade, and I'll be talking to you from the Open Division track in a couple of minutes, actually, for Team UK versus Team France. We'll see you later.
And I'm Disgrace, and I don't know my timetable enough to know when I'm speaking next. Bye.